Are you prepared when your company closes down and doesn't even tell you that they're closing down? I have a recommendation. First of all, though, I want to express sympathy for anyone who has had that experience where they've gone through a business and then vamoosh, it just disappeared. Likely you've been in that situation. I have before where things just kind of disappear. Maybe it was a program, maybe it was a training, maybe it was another mentor that they just disappeared. But the problem is when it is a major company that you've invested, and to be frank, probably a shit ton of your time. I apologize for the language, but I want to express that if you've put in so much of your blood, sweat, and tears, and then all of a sudden they pull the rug from underneath you, it is extremely heartbreaking. You're probably left with rage and anger, but also sorrow and possibly even levels of depression. And so you've probably put a lot of work and effort into this, and they've just switched the model. And this has happened for multiple places. So the one that's most recent, it is April 13th, 2025. The one that's all over the internet right now is the fact that Modere has closed. But even recently, if we just take a look at this little search, think about Beachbody. Beachbody, now called Bodi, change their model. Beauty Counter, Rodan Fields, okay, Saint. All of these companies are switching because people often are probably fed up with high prices, the way that the economy is going, finances. We're not going to get into politics because I hate politics, but the way the world is right now is really in rambles, or shambles, I should say. And a lot of that kind of has trickled down to a lot of these businesses that maybe have not provided the foundation that they needed to continue. And these are even some businesses that have been around possibly 20 to 30 years. So one of the key things that you need to make sure that you are doing is building yourself. Okay, make sure you have your brand. Make sure you have your own list. One of the number one things that we can recommend to you, at least that I can recommend to you, is that you have your own list of followers, and that they are on your own software and your own programs. Because if you were using a company's program that then again just pulled it away from you, it's no longer available. And so building your list and building your own brand is huge. Whether it's through blogs, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's through your own social media, make sure you are branding you first, and then you can always follow up with people in any company. One of the other major problems that a lot of companies have faced is that they basically strangleholded you and gave you those golden handcuffs to say that they didn't want you to touch any other service or software as long as it, especially if it was something that was potentially a competitor. Now, you would think that even if it had nothing to do with that company, they'd be okay with it. But if that other company maybe had a similar plan or another multi-level plan, then they didn't want you to do it. Okay, if you were in a multi-level and maybe you just had something that was a straight up affiliate commission or a two-tiered affiliate commission, then they were okay with it as long as it, wasn't related. But the fact of the matter is they are controlling you, and you want to make sure that you have the ability to promote what you want, when you want, to who you want, and you don't want to have those restrictions. So one of the best things that I can recommend to anyone that's in this situation or could potentially face this situation as well is to make sure you have your own list. So I want to recommend people that I have put together a report called the List Chemistry report, or listchemistry.com, and it is 4 simple ingredients basically to explode your own list. It is a free report. I have additional training inside should you wish that you want to follow up with that. For those of you who are on my list, you'll actually see a way that you can actually earn a lifetime account with my List Chemistry labs and my List Chemistry teachings based on other programs that I promote. Again, I've chosen programs that I can align myself with that actually let me promote other programs. They don't come after me if I've promoted something else that is a little bit similar. Obviously, they want me to promote their program, but they also want me to be successful. And that is the key thing. My goal for you is to have as much success as possible. So all you got to do is go to listchemistry.com or take a look below and click that link and find out 4 simple ingredients that you can take and create your own massive list. And especially if you already have connections, you want to make sure if they were already on or if they're inside of your other company's programs, you want to make sure you pull them somehow into your own database database so that you actually have the ability to follow up with them should something happen. Okay, worst case scenario. What's the expression? Expect the best, but be prepared for the worst. Now, obviously, people think that, oh, it'll never happen to my company. My company's doing this, my company's doing that. It will never happen. And again, perfect case in point, Modere has been around for 20, 30 years, just changed its model. Beachbody had been around forever, changed its model. I personally worked, I'm a full-time high school science teacher, hence the linkage of the list chemistry. I actually teach chemistry, and I've been doing marketing since 2010 on the side as an extra set of income streams so that I can help as a single dad to pay for my 3 daughters and, to live a comfortable life. Okay, I'm not living a glamorous life. I'm not, there yet. I'm not retired from teaching. My goal, obviously, is to retire myself from teaching, but I've had a lot of fun at times and a lot of benefit out of marketing and doing things from earning commissions, trips to Kenya, trips to Cabo San Lucas, winning things like iPads and iPods. And so all of these things are because of strategies I picked up over the years and that I'm actually sharing with you here. And so again, I can't express more to build your own list. Okay. A couple other people that I worked with personally have been reps in some of these other companies, and I've seen them just kind of fade away because of the fact that they just probably were so hurt by what happened in the company. And, to have to start over again is an immense undertaking. And so again, my sympathy goes out to all of those that have been affected by these closings. I am here with open arms. If you have any questions about list building, if you have any questions about what I have going on in the back end, like I said, I'm always welcoming you with open arms and willing to help out any way I can, because I want to see you get back into success. I want to see you get back on top and have those awesome feelings that you had with that company before. So this has been Dave Gardner. I appreciate your time. Again, make sure you click the link below or head over to listchemistry.com right now and start your own list building to build your brand. Take care.